Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and as always I hope you're doing well. This is Goal Week 7 table roundup of the WHU TV Fantasy League table. As always guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website. Yada 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 yada. You know the drill. The drill there, guys. At the end of the day, you'll be getting some very, very nice retro gear. So yeah, by all means, go check it out. So that there's been some very, very good movements within there, of course. This week for the weekend of football, some very, very mental results once again. And some of you will be very happy with the movements. Some of you not so much, I should imagine. But as always, guys, let's jump onto it. But before we do itself, I just want to have a quick shout out once more to Irons supporting food banks. The link is in the description below. Because at the end of the day, guys, we all want to help those that, well, not all of us don't, unfortunately, but a lot of genuinely nice people want to help people that can't help themselves get to make ends meet. If you want to donate, there is a link in the description below for the Iron Supporting Food Banks crowdfunding page. We'll obviously talk about this more tomorrow evening with the weekly roundup, weekly catch up, whatever you want to call it. Which you normally do every Wednesday evening, so keep an eye out for that. But as always, guys, let's jump into the league table now. Moving off the table, off the bottom of the table for the first time is Nicky Marsh. Marshy, you've moved up one place from 69th to 68th. But unfortunately, Declan Edwards' Henley Yellows has dropped down in your place. Declan, your team picked up 64 points this week and 106 points on the board so far this season. Marshy, your team picked up 62 points and 135 points on the board so far this season. Also dropping down one place from 66th to 67th is Vinny Yellops, Vinny United, that picked up 21 points this week and 220 points on the board so far this season. So both Marshy and Dex are going to have a fantastic week to try and catch up with the rest of the table. But I'm sure you guys will be able to put it off at some point, because I know Marshy's trying to keep an eye on his fantasy league, and I'm hoping Declan's doing the same. Right, excuse me. Dry throat again, as I always do. Down two places from 64th to 66th place is Darren O'Toole's The Tools. Excuse me for one moment. Darren, your team picked up 33 points this week and 244 points on the board so far this season. Up two places from 67th to 65th is Jake Edrup's Janae Junior FC, picking up 69 points this week and 258 points on the board so far this season. Dropping down three places from 61st to 64th is Jake Crump's Nice Kosh with 40 points on the boards this week and 259 points on the board so far this season. Same weekly total as Tim Smith's GSBOUT United, that also drops down three places from 60th to 63rd, picking up 265 points so far this season. Joint tally total with Rich Cook's Ole Ole Ole, that moves up one place from 63rd to 62nd, picking up 52 points this week. And also joint tally total with Peter Smythe's Interesting Times, that is also up one place from 62nd to 61st, picking up again 52 points, the same as Rich. So I'm not really sure why that's not a joint 61st, if I'm honest with you. But that's the calculations they've done. Ian Rollis's Cast Iron has moved up five places from 65th to 60th, picking up 60 points this week and 268 points on the board so far this season. Ivan Martinez Llorente's Slayer 666 has dropped down two places from 57th to 59th, picking up 38 points this week and 288 points on the board so far this season. For the second week in a row now, Michael Schleben, aka Dell's Hammers, is sitting at 58th place, picking up picking up 49 points this week and 295 points on the board so far this season. Eddie Holdich's Chicken Tikka Mosala has moved up 2 places from 59th to 57th, picking up 65 points this week and 301 points on the board so far this season. Jack Smith's FC Kate Keith has moved down 1 place from 55th to 56th, picking up 43 points this week and 304 points on the board so far this season. Kenny Patterson's Happy Hammers has moved down 6 places from 49th to 45th, picking up 23 points this week and 308 points on the board so far this season. Lee Roberts' Corona Casuals, for the second week in a row now, is sitting at 54th place with 43 points on the board this week and 314 in total so far this season. Paul Kelly's Heroes has dropped down 8 places from 45th to 53rd. Picking up 37 points this week and 330 points on the board so far this season. Paul Curran's Curran FC has moved up 1 place from 53rd to 52nd, picking up 57 points this week and 334 points on the board so far this season. My team has actually moved up all of 1 place. So I'm not very. I thought it just shows you how mental the table's been. From 52nd to 51st, picking up 56 points this week and 335 points on the board so far this season. Lewis Robinson's Scratch the Sack has moved down 8 places from 42nd to 50th, picking up 44 points this week and 339 points on the board so far this season. Ben Harshall's GSBOUT has moved up 2 places from 51st to 49th, picking up 57 points this week and 340 points on the board so far this season. For the second week in a row now, Leon Chivers' Chivers 11 is at 48th place with 54 points on the board this week and 341 points on the board so far this season. Chris Green's Hammered Again has moved down 3 places from 44th to 47th, picking up 51 points this week and 345 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with Holly Worthington's Moyser Back in Town, which drops down 9 places from 56th to 45th, picking up 41 points this week, and also joint tally total with Jamie Smith's JTF WHU that moves up 11 places from 56th to 45th. So very well done with that, Jamie. You picked up 88 points this week, and as I say, joint tally total of 345 points on the board so far this season. Steve Tibby's Misfits United has dropped down 3 places from 41st to 43rd. 44th, I should say, picking up 50 points this week and 50 points this week and 346 points on the board so far this season. James Calder's Vertigon has picked up the same amount of points, 50 points this week, dropping down from 3 places from 40th to 43rd with 349 points, as well as has Eden Pickering's What's the Matter that has picked up 40 points this week and dropped down 9 places from 33rd to 42nd, and again 349 on the board so far this season. Fitter Fans 2,000 points, 1 goal has dropped down 10 places from 31st to 41st, picking up 34 points this week and 350 points on the board so far this season. Pavni Upals Diop It Like It's Hot has dropped down 1 place from 39th to 40th, picking up 49 points this week and 351 points on the board so far this season. Peach, the 5 foot 11 Grumble and Grunts, has moved up 7 places from 46th to 39th, picking up 60 points this week and 353 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with Ben Fisher's Ben's Golden Boys has dropped down 3 places from 35th to 38th, picking up 44 points this week. Will Bellew's Moyes' Noise has moved up 1 place from 38th to 37th, picking up 55 points this week and 354 points on the board so far this season. Mike Williams' Mike WHU #GSBOUT has moved up 14 places from 50th to 36th. A brilliant movement for you there, Mike. You're picking up 71 points this week and 355 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with Amir Raj's Mataduli that picks up moves up 12 places from 47th to 35th. So again, very good movement for you, picking up 64 points this week and 355 points on the board so far this season. Ben Davis's Sunday Pub team has moved up 9 places from 43rd to 34th, picking up 65 points this week. So good tally there for you, mate, and 359 points on the board so far this season. Down 1 from 32nd to 33rd is Jamie Gill's GSBOUT, picking up 45 points this week and 360 points on the board so far this season. Up 5 places from 37th to 32nd is Alexis KD's TSM, picking up 58 points this week and 363 points on the board so far this season. Chidera Okecheyu's Emperor Chidex has moved down 9 places from 22nd to 31st, picking up 40 points this week and 366 points on the board so far this season. Ian Proctor's Percy's Puppets even has dropped down 2 places from 28th to 30th, picking up 53 points this week and 367 points on the board so far this season. Where are we? Yeah, Pavnit's old man, Jaswinder. Apologies, Pavnit. I completely got mind blocked for a second then. Jaswinder Upal has dropped down 5 places from 24th to 29th, picking up 49 points this week and 368 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with the joint 27th places of Blagosz Kostkowski. Moved down 2 places from 25th to 27th, picking up 49 points this week. And also Thomas Davison's 2 Shirlers 1 Cup that drops down 8 places from 19th to 27th, picking up 39 points this week. Down 6 places from 20th to 26th is Mark Butler's DJ Blokey's WHU. That picks up 43 points this week and 371 points on the board so far this season. Darren Higgins, your team, Hammers Untied, moves up 5 places from 29th to 24th, picking up 55 points this week and 372 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total and joint 24th place with Adam Kane's Sochek FC that moves down 3 places, picking up 21 from 21 to 24th, picking up 49 points so far this season. Martin Russell, who again is also on 372 points on the board this week. This month has moved up 7 places from 30th to 23rd, is picking up 56 points this week with your team Hammers Dudes. James Edrup's Singhang FC has dropped down 6 places from 16th to 22nd, picking up 41 points this week and 374 points on the board so far this season. Up 5 places from 26th to 21st is Ian Sam's Blowing Bubbles, picking up 57 points this week and 376 points on the board so far this season. Jason Ulysses Wet Spam United moves up 3 places from 23rd to 20th as we get into the top 20 now, just over halfway through, picking up 55 points this week and 378 points on the board so far this season. Philip Wilkinson's Haller Time has moved up 15 places from 34th to 19th. So well done there, Philip. Really good movement from you there, mate. 71 points picked up this week and 380 points on the board so far this season. For the 3rd week in a row now is Rohan Beckwith's Cupid Stunts, picking up 51 points, leaving you at 18th place at 382 points on the board so far this season. Down 4 places from 13th to 17th is Alexander Zaremba's Emily and Lukey WHU from 13th to 17th, picking up 46 points this week and 385 points on the board so far this season. Sam Whittington's Game of Thrones moves down 2 places from 14th to 16th, picking up 49 points this week and 386 points on the board so far this season. Mark English's West Ham drops down 5 places from 10th to 15th, I should say, picking up 46 points this week and 390 points on the board so far this season. Chichabi New Pains Tory 11 moves up 2 places from 16th to 14th, picking up 60 points this week and 393 points on the board so far this season. Philip Gilbert's Iron Nappers drops down 2 places from 11th to 13th, picking up 58 points this week and 398 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with Adam Sawyer's Hollow Bollocks and moves up 15 places from 27th to 12th. So great movement for you there, Adam. 79 points on the board this week and 398 points on the board so far this season. Sam Cash's Uncle Deck's Egg Rice moves up 1 place from 12th to 11th, picking up 64 points this week and 403 points on the board so far this season. As we get into the top 10 now, one of these days I'm going to get a jingle for this if I can figure out some way of putting it into the stream, because it's quite funny not being able to do that. All right, Adam Leatherbarrow, the Johnny Moyes outing has moved up 5 places from 15th to 10th, picking up 68 points this week. Excuse me 1 second. Yeah, picking up 68 points this week and 404 points on the board so far this season. Down 1 place from 8th to 9th is Matthew Newhoff's Calypso FC, picking up 53 points this week and 412 points on the board so far this season. Up 1 to basically trading places is Greg Wilcox's Pick Push from 9th to 8th, picking up 71 points this week and 419 points on the board so far this season. For the 3rd week in a row now, Emma Beckwith's Forever Bowen Bubbles. I still jump over that. Forever Bowen Bubbles. It's not easy to say when you've got a stammer. Sitting at 7th place with 58 points on the board this week and 421 points on the board so far this season. For the 2nd week in a row now, Steph Oates' Unbelievable Jeff, looks like she's trimmed the name down, is sitting at 6th place with 49 points this week and 423 points on the board so far this season. Matteo Emmanuel's Dalarexa Lehman is at, David Creighton, I should say, apologies, at Your Team Don't Call Me Sherla, has moved down 1 place from 4th to 5th, picking up 49 points this week. Same tally as and joint tally total with Steph. So technically, both Steph and David Creighton should really be on joint 5th place, but anyway, Mateo Emmanuel's Direct Alexa Minlin for the 2nd week in a row now is sitting at 4th on the table, picking up 51 points this week and 425 points on the board so far this season. For the 2nd week in a row now, Richie Higgins' Richie United has picked up 55 points this week and sitting at the 3rd place for the 2nd week in a row, picking up 432 points on the board so far this season. James Bowlers' Real Loose Ends for the 3rd week in a row now is sitting at 2nd place with 48 points on the board this week. 433 points on the board so far this season, which means for the 5th week in a row now, very impressive movement there, Kev. Very well done to stay there. Incidental Warriors has picked up 46 points this week at the top of the table with 454 points on the board so far this season. So, guys, still a lot to play for when it comes to the table. Of course, we're only 7 weeks in. We've got 31 weeks still to go. But as always, guys, thank you very, very much for your time. As always, just one more thing just before we do wrap this up. As I said, by all means, please do click if you have any spare change, because I know it's going to be very, very difficult within the next in the next 36 hours. We will be in a 2nd lockdown again. But this is even more important now at this time, if I'm to be honest with you, is the fact that we, if you can support Iron supporting food banks, by all means, please do click their crowdfunding link in the description below. It's a very, very serious thing that there's a lot of people in the Newham area that are struggling at the best of times, much less coming up to Christmas, and obviously with the 2nd lockdown coming as well. So, guys, thank you very, very much for any donations you're making on the charity's behalf. Thank you very much. But in the meantime, guys, I will see you tomorrow evening for the 7 o'clock for the weekly live chat for episode 12. So in the meantime, guys, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday or the rest of your week, depending on when you're watching this, of course. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow for the weekly roundup. All the best.